YouTube, welcome to Jetgear, the only channel on YouTube that is jetty and also geary. Today, I'll be showing you this. So yes, this is my first video of this channel, so it's going to be relatively short, and I can't really do any deconstruction with this, just because of how much of a pain it was to put together, and I'm afraid if I take it apart again, I'm not going to be able to put it back together again. So yes, this is what appears to be a normal Sega Genesis controller. Well, Sega Genesis 2, technically, because believe it or not, they actually look different on the inside. They got a couple pegs out of whack. But, most would think that this is a normal Sega Genesis controller. And they'd in fact be right for the most part. Yes, it is basically a regular Sega Genesis controller. However, following a video on, not a video, duh, it was wow, I'm blanking. It was an Instructable, that's what the word is. Thank you very much, brain. It was an Instructable from that website. That website is my favorite website ever, just because of what it just helps you with. And I came across this idea that you could gut a Sega Genesis controller like a fish and put a flash drive in it. So that is exactly what I... Nope, come back here. That is exactly what I did. I simply took a 16GB flash drive. It is sitting in there approximately this angle right now. I popped off the back 6 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when I popped it open, I took the circuit board out, which... Ooh, actually, I'll get that. This is what lies on the inside of that Sega Genesis controller. The buttons simply sit against this. This is the D-pad, let's see if I can get a side by side here. Those 3 buttons on the far right are the A, B, and C, and the one above it, freakishly far away, is the start. And it was entirely intact. Like, if I really wanted that controller back to, like, usage, I could easily do it, because there was nothing at all holding this circuit board in place. It just kind of sat on a few pegs, and I just popped it out. And I've just had it sitting here next to my desk, and if I ever need the controller again. Because I play a lot of Sega Genesis by myself, but unfortunately I'm at a loss for a cable right now. I need to get the AV cable that allows you to take the old, weird F-type connector and split it into AV. But enough with the technobabble. So yeah, this is basically what lies inside a Sega Genesis controller. See, lots and lots of cable, more cable, and a fancy end. That's enough of that. So yeah, after cutting this thing open and putting a flash drive in it, I plugged the extension cord in, the USB extension, and ran it all the way around the back of the D-pad and popped it out the top. And I'm hoping to some point maybe figure out how to wire one of these so it can not only hold emulators of Sega Genesis games and really every other game that I have, but it will also be able to play the games, the emulators that it has on it, because I think that'd be pretty awesome. Oh, one thing I did forget to mention though, these buttons right here are all pushable, because when you take the circuit board out, normally they would fall through the cracks. However, if you wedge something in between them that, that's awkward. I'm blanking again. Yeah, that holds in place of the circuit board, that holds the buttons up. Then it gives them something to ricochet off of when you push them down, and they remain pressable, all of them. I just cut up little pieces of cardboard with this little razor blade here, and I just put it all in behind. And now all the buttons are pressable. However, you actually don't need to put one behind the D-pad. The D-pad itself functions fine as it is without it. Yeah, I just use this to hold all my games. There's a 16GB Toshiba flash drive in there. I'm hoping at some point, actually I want to test this out. I have a little USB wireless network adapter right here. I want to plug that in and use it as for anybody who, for some reason, has a malfunctioning laptop or something with, I just allow them to plug it in and sit this on the table and allow it to be like kind of like a wireless connection. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say on this matter. If you want to see a deconstruction video comment for it. I'm not going to do it unless a lot of people want it, because in reality this is really a pain, and by a lot of you I mean like 5 of you. I'm gladly do this for like 5 of you. But yeah, so that is the Sega Genesis controller modded into a flash drive. I will leave a link to the Instructable below. I cannot remember the man's username, which I feel very bad about, but you guys can go recognize the page. I can try and do a video tutorial along with it, if I get enough requests. But until then, this is Jetgear signing off. That's right. I'm going to use my same outro, my catchphrase for both channels. It'll work. Fun fact, this desk right here, this is exactly where my laptop sits. But every time I do one of these Jetgear videos now, I am going to take the laptop and put it on the floor. Right there. My electronics graveyard. It's awful. So many dead things. Oh dear. What are you looking at, Mr. Enderman? Okay. Alright, well that's enough of that. Again, Sega Genesis flash drive controller. Comment for a deconstruction and reconstruction video, how to. And now, actually, officially, this is Jetgear signing off.
Alrighty guys, just real quick, I'm just kind of attaching the video to this as an afterthought, but attaching this to the video as the afterthought, I should say. The flip cam is actually already plugged into the computer that has the video of the Sega controller on it from earlier, but this is what I have the drive, the Genesis controller labeled as, and as you can see in a moment, it has all games on it. Except for that's English homework that I haven't taken off the flash drive yet. Actually, hate to waste your time on a video, but this will only take a moment. Yes, I'm sure I want to permanent. And now it is completely a game holder, and I will put plenty more on it. As you can see from this PC, I have plenty of room. Now, in actuality, this is Jetgear signing off.